It's absolutely unreal, that feeling, mate. It's probably why most of us do it. You know, you put in weeks and months of hard work and effort into the prep leading up to the fight, and it's not just you, but it's all your coaching staff and friends investing in you for that one moment. And to, you know, when the ref pushes you away and to get your hand raised at the end, you know, the tension's off and it's joyous, mate.
Rob, when did you start fighting, and at what age did you decide that it's what you wanted to do for a living?
I started martial arts, you know, when I was a young fellow. I was about 7, and I got into karate, and then that's where I started. And through the years, I changed to Aikido, and changed to MMA, and then did jiu-jitsu, and you know, now I am where I am now. But I didn't honestly think of making it a career until I actually entered the Ultimate Fighter House. Yeah, it wasn't until I had won that I said, you know what, I can do this full time.
I know you used to fight at welterweight. Now, of course, you're at middleweight. What weight do you normally walk around at, and do you still find that weight cutting process hard?
You know, it's not a breeze. It's a breeze compared to what I used to do when I used to have to try and get down to 77 kilos. But it's still hard work. It's still dedication, focus, and discipline. And I think everyone who cuts weight's got to have those qualities. I walk around usually at about 96 kgs, so I've got to make it down to 84, and it's not magic, you know. It's hard work.
I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like to fight in the UFC. Can you try your best to describe the feeling when you're standing across the octagon from your opponent as your name is getting announced to the thousands of people watching live and probably millions of people watching on TV?
That's a hard one. That's a tricky one to explain. It's nerve-wracking and excited and like anxious all at once. You're just standing there across from your opponent, and there's so many mixed emotions going on, and you know, that's kind of when the fight happens and starts. It's not like thinking about it is done. There's no more thought process. There is just what's going to happen is going to happen, and your body switches to autopilot, and you do what you've done for weeks in the gym for weeks on end. You just practice that muscle memory and, you know, let loose.
Rob, with you being a UFC fighter, I'm interested in your opinion on Conor McGregor. He's obviously brought so much attention to the sport of mixed martial arts. Do you like Conor for what he's brought to the sport, or are you one of those guys that, you know, you want to see him get knocked out?
Yeah, it's funny. I'm on the fence. Like, at first I hated him completely. But now, I don't know when it happened, but I'm jumping ship. I'm on his bandwagon, and I still want to see him get knocked out. You know, I want to see some of my best mates get knocked out. But I think I'm just on that bandwagon now. I want to see what he does next. You know, he's got me hooked. He's played me.